Constant.
Yo, what's happening?
Constant. So, Constant, tell us about yourself. Like, how did you get into this music?
I've been in music all my life because my family, as in like my grandmother and grandfather, they're actually legends in the music industry. They was with TK Records, it was with Casey and the Sunshine Band. So it was Grammy nominated and everything. So music has been always in my life.
So at what age did you start rapping?
I started rapping, like play shit, or like just like seriously.
Like from the beginning, like from the first time you sat down.
Wrote anything.
Ever wrote anything.
Shit. I think I was going into like middle school, because me and my cousins, we would always like fucking freestyle and shit. But like I always be that one nigga that try it, because you know I'm from Holland, so I'm from Netherlands. So me coming there and figuring out like what freestyling was, like I always was that, oh, I'll try it, but I'm like, damn, I'm looking trash as fuck. I'm not finna, fuck that. But then I started like getting more into it, being more comfortable. And then I started like writing some shit. I forgot, it's like I'm Peter Pan because I got the game plan like Never Neverland or some shit like that. Like nigga, I was like a jit though for that. But yeah, that's when I started.
Alright, so you said your family was part of, the music biz, and you lived in Netherlands.
Yeah, the Netherlands is in Europe. If those who don't know, it's like where Amsterdam, the weed's legal and shit. So
How is it living in the Netherlands and having like your family being like known in the music biz?
Well, as for living in the Netherlands, it's actually like really calm, really chilling. Like everybody's like nice. Everybody, like somebody dying is like weird over there. You feel me? Like even like guns and shit. That shit's like, it's like England too. It's like banned. And being that my grandparents or my granddad, because my mom, the reason why she moved to the Netherlands when she was pregnant with me, is because like there was problems with my dad and shit. So but my granddad already still had his like big thing going over there. He's actually from South Florida. So when he moved over there, like everybody loves him even more. So it's weird, like I have a lot of fans like, oh, I'm with my granddad, hey, George McCrae, hey, he's like signing autographs and shit. I would go with him to his concerts and shit on stage, backstage. I think he was getting guap too for that shit. And my mom also started doing music too. So, long story short, the industry like fucked her over though. So like after that, like we moved to America. But I visited over there too. And growing up too, I also stayed in Aruba. It's an island in the Caribbean too. It's also Dutch owned, so I speak 2 languages, so I can speak Dutch over there too, as in Holland as well.
You said you was making money backstage. How?
No, I said he was making.
Oh, I know you said he was. I was like, oh, he was making
legit. Like, what else supposed to do? Like.
Okay. So when you first got to United States, how was that experience for you?
Well, alright. So it was like I was like that kid that tried to be friends with people and shit. I tried to be like, hey guys, yo, what's up? But like that shit didn't work when you go to the hood and shit like that, because I was with my cousins, so like, and they always had like some hood shit going on, and that was weird to me. Like seeing violence and shit was weird. So like it changed me a lot. Like it really changed the fuck out of me. Like I went from being like super, hey guys, super outrovert to like super introvert. Like I'm not good around like lots of people at all, and I always like have PTSD from past shit that happened staying here, that like you know, I'm always on my P's and Q's. You feel me?
Like,
So, yeah.
do you mind like telling us like some things that you experienced in the hood that caused the PTSD?
Well, I mean, you know, I used to get bullied a lot and shit too, cause you know, the food, cause I was fat before and shit. So like, cause it's none of the food is natural here. So I would eat just as much as I eat there in Holland, but like I was like skinny as fuck. But then like I started getting fat. I'm like, what the fuck? All my cousins eating way more than me, just grubbing. And me, I'm just like eating regular portions. Just got fat. Niggas make fun of me and shit. Used to get like beat up and shit. So like, you know, and then later on, you know, I got even robbed and shit like that. And you know, I just got tired of shit. So like, started taking up like, you know, I was always into like martial arts. I was always energized. So like, soon as I learned that shit, like people just stopped fucking with me. Like, they'll be like, hey bro, you better stop for that. You gonna do that kung fu shit on your ass. Like, yeah, like G shit, man. Like, yeah, people. And then like, you know, I stopped being like taking shit from people, and then people started fucking with that, I guess.
So do you still keep in contact with your cousins?
Yeah, of course. No, we play Call of Duty still right now as we speak. Like tonight, I'm probably gonna play Call of Duty with them. You know,
Okay.
They toughened me up though. Like, you know, I was like a little. They'd be like, bro, Jonathan, why you gotta be like a little bitch and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
What inspired you to become a rapper?
You know, a lot of niggas would say like, oh, like this rapper, that rapper. I mean, I guess yeah, rap did certain type of rappers like did inspire me, but the main reason that even got me into music, period, was seeing my grandparents, or my granddad and shit. That's who I look up to the most. But what made me actually start like with rap though, it was Wu-Tang Clan actually. Wu-Tang Clan, I heard it was Guillotine Swords. You feel me? By Raekwon and shit. So that shit, as soon as I heard that beat, actually that beat is what got me to like super into hip hop. My mom was like, you know, had all the CDs and shit like the Dre, Chronic 2001. She had the Dog Pound shit, and then also Snoop Dogg's first album. She had Nas's album and shit, but like I was listening to it, but then like she also had that Raekwon album too. So like yeah, I was like, all right, cool. And then I heard it on like Boondocks and shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is this song? And then I found it finally, and I was like, oh, I want to do this shit.
And then that's when you started.
Yeah.
When did you get into the studio and start recording and releasing music?
I started getting into the studio actually like 2013. You know, it was my cousin had this rap shit going on, and I thought like, oh, it's the next big thing. Oh shit, I'm finna be lit with this shit. They gave me like a $50 like little label shit to like give me and shit. I'm like, I thought that shit was official. So like, but you know, I started like writing and shit, cause like, not gonna lie, my cousin kind of like helped me like get better before I moved to like South Florida and shit, cause I was staying in Pensacola, Florida. So you know, we're Alabama, a lot of rednecks and shit. I wasn't fucking with that.
Did you ever experience racism?
You know, it's funny. I actually experienced racism, even though they love black people over there. But in the Netherlands, I had a racist teacher, a racist ass teacher. She hated me. She thought I was stupid and shit, but like I would prove her wrong. I would always get in trouble. I never knew why. I never knew what racism was. I mean, even like they had this thing, they banned it now in Holland, where it was like in Christmas time, it would be a white Santa Claus, and like instead of elves, it'd be like black people in like certain type of like in like kind of like elf clothes or whatever, but they would call Zwarte Piets, and that means black Pete's. So it'd be like literally white people like black facing and shit. So guess who was that person? You feel me? all the time. Yeah, it was me because I was black. So yeah, it's
Whoa.
pretty dark, right?
Yeah,
They banned that shit though. It was like, nah, we are not fucking with that shit. But you know, all in all, bro, they love black people over there. They love it. They love it.
So like how is it have you worked with people from down here? Like other artists from down here?
Definitely I did. Salvin Girl, Cool Boy Fresh, my dog Lucifer, Scotty, you know, that's my baby. I work with my dog J Soul, my dog Sanchez, my dog Jetty, but like I don't know, he just, something happened to him. But actually me and my bro Cool Boy Fresh and Jetty, we made the group South Strip together when I was, you know, I was like the producer and the engineer and shit. So, you know, they would always come in my room and like, yo, you know, record and shit. I still have the videos too. Like, I used to like record like since day one. And, you know, they would record all the time in my hot ass room because for some reason the AC would like fuck up in my room. So I only had a fan to work with and we just like getting lit. And, yeah, that's how that shit started.
How is it working with them? I know you say like you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was lit, bro. It was so fire, bro. We would always smoke because like my mom didn't like me smoking weed like that, so we would always like leave the house and go by this plaza because I used to stay. I was staying in Miami Gardens, so we would go by this plaza, and like in the back it had like this garbage thing or whatever, and we used to like always smoke. Come back in, and my mom would be like gone, probably like grocery shopping or some shit, and we would go and you know, just do our music shit. I had little brothers and we was like cussing loud as fuck, and she did not fuck with that. So like she like stopped the studio for a while, and then I got kicked out.
So yeah. She kicked you out?
Well, it was on some like stepdad shit because it was me and my mom, and when we grew up, like when I grew up, when I came back to America, it was just me and her, my grandma too, she was still doing her music shit too, but it was always just me and her, and then, you know, seeing a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of struggle, and then she got married, and then like, you know, I mean, it's not like I have beef with them now, but it was on some weird shit when I was living there, because when we came from Pensacola to Miami Gardens, it was just, he was cool, and then it just switched, like, oh, like, I'm the king of this house, this and that, but I don't know, like, he always told me this one thing, it was like, look, you might hate me now, but you're gonna thank me later or some shit. I mean, you know, so I mean, I don't have no hard feelings with him no more, but like, I used to hate that nigga, but, you know, I guess he was trying to toughen me up or whatever. But I decided to leave though, because they, like every time I would like be 18 and they would be like tripping about me chilling with my friends, like, oh, you gotta come in at 11, 12, whatever, and like they would act like it's cool, but then like, I don't know, it just be weird. So then I just got tired of it. They took away my key and shit too. They would also have bars, like there would be a front door and then there would be bars. So I needed a key just for the bar door too. So like they took that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would fuck up too. So it's not just like them being weird, but like it'll be on some weird shit a lot, man. Like, trust, like. And everybody that came wasn't fucking with it either, cause so they understood. So after I left, I had like one last trip to Europe, chilling, and then I moved in with my uncle in West Palm, and then just to finish high school, because I was gonna say like fuck it, I'm just gonna get a GED, but then I was like, it's just gonna be me, so I'm just gonna finish high school, and you know. And then I used to make a little hustle to see my girl, so like I used to sell pills to like kids in school and shit. It wouldn't be like Xans, it would be like Seroquel, like some tranquilizer shit, but like niggas was fucking with it. So I was like, alright, bet. Yeah. We was be making hella bread. Oh, I also had like a music class, and because I was a producer, I would be like making bread by doing niggas projects, showing them how to like what 16/8 was and shit, and like, all that technical shit. I just charge like 10 a project all the time, and it would be fast. I'll be done like 5 minutes.
So do you talk to your dad?
Yeah, we're cool now. At like for a while, you know, it's always two sides to different stories, but like, you know, he was like violent and shit to my mom. But like I found out later, like it's also still two sides. And you know, on that side of the family, it's a lot of crazy shit too. Like my uncle was fucking crazy shit too. He actually was Ray Caruth, and you know, he kind of put a hit out on his wife type shit. Yeah, he was playing for the North Carolina Panthers.
And he put a hit out on his wife?
Yeah, he murdered his wife. Yeah.
He murdered his wife?
Yeah.
Is he arrested?
Nah, he was in jail for a while. He just like kind of got out, I think.
Oh, do you like speak to him?
Nah, I never spoke. I just know he's my uncle, like my blood uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, do you have like any inspirations when it comes to music? Any artists, any rapper that inspires you?
Yeah, of course. So it's maybe a long list. I don't know, but before I like the rapping shit, I was listening to rock, and it was always like I fucked with like System of a Down, Nirvana, like Misfits and shit like that. Like that's, but mainly like Nirvana, like the grunge sound, which you can hear in my music now. It's what I like, and then I always mix it in with the lyrical shit, which I used to listen to Big L, Joey Badass, the early Joey Badass when it was like doing 1999 pro era shit, and it was like just coming out. I fucked with you know, Raider Clan, like heavy when they was like lit. Wu-Tang Clan, of course, like I said before. I fucked with a lot of old school shit too, you feel me? Especially like Tribe, you know? And yeah, I could go on and on, but like, I'll just keep going on. But also, like, since I produced too, J Dilla, Flying Lotus, Knowledge, I like a lot of the lo-fi producers and shit. So at my early stages of like making music and shit, I was making those like lo-fi beats. You know, those shits that like, you know, you be chilling, smoking too, or like, you know, just ride like at night type shit. So yeah, I still make them now too. But
so you mentioned you're a producer. How is it being a producer?
Shit, it's weird, bro. Cause like, I don't know. Sometimes like niggas would like expect like free beats. Cause like, you know. And that shit pissed me off, because like, you know, my beats would sound just like way more, like sometimes better, well, a lot better than a lot of producers that's big right now. And because I take time with my shit, I took time to learn with low ends, high ends, dBs, decibels, compressions, like anything to do with producing. That's what I've learned to do. So I mean. But I produce my own shit now. I only produce for people that actually are like good. I don't care about money, honestly, because I'd rather care about the artistry. Like, yeah, I'll ask for a fee, but if you're like trash as fuck, you're not finna get none of my beats, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, you're not finna get none of that shit, because I think that's just fucking like, that'll ruin the song. Like, I'm getting tired of people like rapping and shit, right? And it's like, hey, this song hard. Hey, the beat's hard. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's saying, but hey, the beat is hard as fuck. That's what like people saying nowadays. Like, oh, the beat's hard, but like lyrics, nah. Like, I'm here for like lyrics and the beat. Overall, good sound, you know.
So, when they ask you for free beats, like, what do? Do you respond or like you just ignore?
It depends. Like, if you're actually like good, you feel me, and if I can see that potential, because I also discover artists, so I like the start of like even like Cool Boy Fresh and shit doing music, and a lot of people, even Scotty, you feel me, like, yeah, they've been doing music a lot, but like I'll be the first one to like actually put them in the studio and see, like, try to make their sound and shit like that. So Yeah. I kind of ran off what you said again.
It's okay. I said when they like ask for free.
Oh
beats,
yeah. If you're actually good and if I actually fuck with you, just yeah, it's free now, but it's not really free because when you like make it big or whatever and you get money off that song that I produce, like I need that percentage. You're not finna run off with my shit. I don't care. You feel me?
So you mentioned Scotty.
Yeah.
Who is Scotty? If for the people that don't know, let them know who's Scotty.
Scotty's a lit ass artist and everything. My girlfriend as well. I mean, you know, she's like one of the female artists out. You feel me? Definitely. She's not like you know, the typical female rapper that be rapping about her pussy all the time. Like that shit's like niggas don't want to hear that shit. Like you feel me? And yeah, like Scotty, I'm the brains behind like the whole like fucking recording and shit. Like I engineer her shit, I produce some of her shit. Like she recently started producing her own shit because like you know she's got bored. So like yeah, I would still like guide her with like if there's too much like weird shit going on with the beat, I'll try to like you know even it out, make it better or whatever. But yeah, you know, she actually surprised me. Because she's doing a lot, she make beats better than like a lot of people that like, oh hey bro, I make beats bro, and then like they've been making beats for a while, and it's like she just like picked it up. Probably because I'll be like, you know, making beats all the fucking time, so she like take that.
So how's your guys' relationship outside of the music?
It's funny as fuck actually. We just be like dumbasses honestly. I be like messing with her. She be like, me and her like funny shit all the time. We it's not like on some. It's sometimes on some cute shit, but it's like you know, you can tell we've been with each other for a long ass time and shit. So yeah.
Alright, so let's get into your music. Let's talk about the song. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that song. What's like the story behind that?
Shit, man. Like. Damn. Alright, so this is when I was working at Chipotle, and this is when I was in South Miami because I was bouncing around a lot. So basically I was like in Chipotle and then like I actually heard another beat, so I was like 305 nigga where I'm at, I'm about to ball in the bigger back, nigga I'm selling crowd at an age way back, can hear what a nigga is saying facts, and then I was like writing that shit down, and then like I started making like beats when I got home. And it's a sample. I'm not gonna lie. I sampled like the Prodigy shit. Like he's a EDM artist, but like he had this one song called it was Breathe, and I just like that one like that one instrument, and it sounded like on some grunge shit. It sounded like on some rock shit, but it was also on some EDM shit. So then I was like, okay, all right, and then like I started putting out the drums with it. And then I started like writing to it. It's like pitch black in the back of a light, two niggas on the late night tip to attack. I remember them days, it was hard to relax. Mama never knew I was taking the path. I was like, alright, bet. And then I went to my friend, she Trav, and she made with Scotty, she made Super Mario at that studio. And then right after Super Mario, I went because we did the studio time over there. And then he engineered my shit, and then I came back and I added more shit to it, and then he added that last part. And when y'all hear the song, he started like the anime shit and the guitar part and shit. Like we was making it together because he was like, yeah, you know, 150 for the 3 hours, but hey, if you want to come back and fix it and shit, I'll do it for free. So I just kept coming back, trying to perfect it. And then after that, I made a video to it, and some cold ass weather, and some weird ass places. Like I was like in a shack in the video. I was like in a shack, and behind it, like it looked like somebody like hung themselves because I saw like a noose and everything. It's like shit, it's lit.
The next song, Dreadful Romance.
Oh, the next song, actually, you know what's funny? I made that song in the kitchen. and I just made the beat for it, and then like I was just thinking about like I didn't even write that one though, and I was just thinking about like all like past relationships and shit that happened and how I was feeling at the time. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make that shit. So then I just started like going in there and started singing, because I would never used to sing. Thought that was weird, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to sing shit. I'm gonna try to not make it all corny, not make it like what everybody's like trying to make, because everybody's doing the singing shit with the auto-tune. It's like I don't have anything against auto-tune, like, because I do it myself, but it's like a difference. If you use auto-tune and you sound like this nigga, hey, this sound like this nigga though, like, nah, stop what you're doing right now and rethink your life, like right now, honestly. So yeah, if it's unique, then yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all with it, like fucking Kanye, Travis, or even Trippie Redd, like niggas that do like the unique shit, not like on some every other nigga shit. Or I like for auto-tune, the nigga that mainly fucking that started that wave, I'd rather listen to him than a shadow clone or some shit, you feel me?
Facts, that's so true, that's so true.
But yeah, you know, I made the beat and everything, and I was like, alright, cool, I'm gonna start singing, and then turned out like that, and it just reminded me of some Quentin Tarantino shit, because the guitar part, and Quentin Tarantino is like one of my favorite like directors in movies. Like I love his movies and shit, so that's why you get like see Uma Thurman and that shit. I don't get copyrighted.
You probably have to. Alright, last song, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, oh yeah, that's the song with me and Cool Boy. Yeah, same way I made like all of my other songs, made a beat to it and shit, and it was close to Halloween. So with Big Mouth, you know, actually Cool Boy just went first. He just like one take Drake the shit, you feel me? And just did his shit on there, and I was like, I was feeding off, like I was going off the energy that he was putting on that verse and shit. So I was like, alright, bet. And then I just started doing my shit, like, hold my head up before I go, I accept my fate. Cause like a lot of my songs are like really dark. They're really dark, sometimes scary and shit, you know. That's just what goes in my mind. I'm low-key a fucking psycho. You feel me? But yeah.
So do you face any challenges, like being a rapper / producer?
Yeah, I face a lot, man. Like honestly, like it's more so like this whole ego shit down here, this whole clout shit down here. It's like I don't like it. You know, a lot of niggas, like, you know, I'm not gonna say names or whatever, but a lot of niggas that be like, oh yeah, we cool, yeah, hey bro, I'm taking you this way, that way. I was like, alright, cool. And then they just like switch up, act all Hollywood. And I was like, but it just motivates me though. I was like, bet, because like y'all just doing this this fast food ass music. It's not gonna last. Maybe you have the clout now, but longevity is it's more long lasting, of course. You know, so I just focus on me making music for longevity, because like a lot of people, that clout shit get to their head, and like I don't know why.
Do people act or say negative things about you?
Not to my face. Not to my face. I don't know. Probably. They probably do. But a lot of people, they be like, oh, this Constant, bro. This Constant's pretty dope, this and that. It's just like, you know, they'll be just weird. Be like, yo, I'm trying to work, whatever I got to do. I'll even engineer, you feel me? But it's whatever.
Don't be about that.
Yeah, so I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna be like on some fuck everybody shit. Just me and my niggas, and I'm just gonna do my shit. And also watch how I reach the top shit, while these niggas like on the fucking bottom trying to scrape up some little clout. Oh, clout. You know, they getting horny from this shit like there's some bitches, whatever. So yeah.
writing a rap, like what goes through your head? Or were you making a beat, what goes through your head?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. It depends. I'll have a melody in my head. I'm like, all right, cool. Or if I sample, I find a sample and I just like chop it up because you know, starting off, I did the whole like lo-fi shit, the whole hip hop, like boom bap shit, you know, the lyrical shit. So, and then, but a lot of times I just go on the computer and just blank, just find whatever I feel is like, okay, I'm just playing around with it, and then boom, something comes out. Same with writing lyrics.
Mm-hmm. So what are like your long-term, your short-term goals with this music slash producer?
Short-term goals. I'm actually I want to do big shows, and as in big shows, as in like, you know, first 3 shows or first shows I did and shit. It was actually like really like shit was crazy as fuck. I didn't expect that. A lot of niggas don't get to see what I saw for my first show, for their first show. So, but like short term, like I want to do bigger stages. I want to like do the whole. I'm gonna condition myself actually and be actual like performer and shit. So you know, I won't have to use the track in the background. You know, like niggas can just like listen to the song if they really like want it. Like, nah, I want to like perform without the music, just the instrumental in the background.
And a lot of artists don't do that. They just lip sync.
Yeah, like Flatbush Zombies, they got that shit, man. And Denzel, like a lot of niggas that they be doing that shit too. But actually, the artists that actually like care about the music, to me, you feel me? I mean, some artists that care about it too, they still do this shit. But like, if you're gonna be a performer, I think it's better if you just perform without the whole song, like the song file in the background. Like, nah, use that fucking instrumental and see how good you actually are at performing, because you know it's entertainment. And long-term goals, when I perform and shit, I want to use actual live bands and shit, you know, and even longer term, I want to get, me and Cool Boy wants to get the label South Strip up, because we were a group, but we decided to make it a label. And I actually want to discover like artists, like good artists, and actually give them a chance instead of like on some having to like text artists, hey, I know you might not read this, but boom, 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 boom. Like, nah, like I'll discover you, and if I like actually think that you're like fire and shit, like I'm gonna like, I'll even fly you out if I had the money, when I had the money at that time. And also, yeah, like the label, be Grammy Award winning, like, you know, artist, engineer, producer, that I do like everything. So, and also like, already like maybe start a family or some shit. I don't know. maybe not. Yeah.
You mentioned that you have PSC. We're gonna talk about mental health. Like
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I suffer from PTSD from certain things I go through. Like, how do you deal with all that? Like, for people that's going through it, like, what are some things that you think they should do, or like how they should go about it? Like,
well,
advice, give them some.
Yeah, honestly, I still like suffer with it. Honestly, like I still suffer from doubt if this music shit is gonna work all the time. And I also have anger issues, honestly. Like, I have anger problems. I can't find shit. Like, I just get mad as fuck. You know, I've been like that since a kid. I also have a major depression because, you know, my mom, and then being homeless, trying to find out how to eat shit, where to eat, where to lay my head. Also, like, with like a lot of other shit that happened, like not like trusting the wrong people, or even walking down the street getting guns pulled upon you, about like trying to rob you and shit for no reason. Like, you know, it's just like with mental health, just always think like, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to sound like harsh or whatever, but this is what helps me. If, you know, whatever you're going through right now, there's always somebody that's even worse off. Like, even like in America, like, yeah, I mean, it's hella shit going on. But I just think about, or what about the kids in fucking in the Middle East, or fucking in Africa and shit, you feel me? Or even in fucking Japan. There's a whole that whole Japan, they even have a suicide forest, bro. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's always somebody that's worse off than you. And it does, like, wherever you're at now, it doesn't always, like, it's not the main shit. Like, it's not gonna be forever unless, like, you take yourself out of it. Because me, I had, like, I saw me having everything, going all these places, traveling all these places to rock bottom, you know, looking at my mom struggle, then kind of coming up a little bit, and then being homeless, trying to find out, like, what to eat, like I said before. And then now, like, you know, that shit made me really depressed. And now, like, you know, I live in my own, like, fucking apartment and shit, got all this shit, like, by me, well, and my girl and everything. So yeah, like, wherever you're at, it's not gonna be forever unless you do something about it.
What is some advice would you give somebody that's getting into this whole music biz?
My advice is, make sure your craft is good. Don't let, like, social media and shit outshine, like, your like craft. If you're, like, just starting off and, like, you think, oh, you think, all right, I'm just gonna do whatever and just make whatever music, then, like, yeah, I mean, it may work for that little moment, but like I said, longevity is key. So, you know, just don't do no fast shit. Like, even if it take time, like, work on it, bro. Like, work on your craft. I'm still working on my shit. You feel me? And also, like, don't get, even I have to tell myself this sometimes, don't get discouraged if you don't get the amount of plays you do now and shit or whatever, because somebody even may, like, find it out of nowhere, just discovering, looking up SoundCloud, Apple Music, wherever you put your shit on. They'll be like, yo, your shit is hard. And so a lot of artists, like a lot of Grammy Award winning artists and everything, that's how it happened with them. They just kept working and working and working. Hard work is key. Not no fast shit.
You have any last words you want to say? Any shout outs you want to make?
Shout out. Fuck. Who should I shout out, bro? Shout out Cool Boy. Shout out Scotty. Shout out my dog Boosie. Shout out, you know, Nubia. Shout out, you know, dog Cam Star, Pull Up, all of my niggas. Shout out my dog J Soul. Shout out, you know, moms. Love you, mom. You know, that's some weird shit, but shout out my moms. Shout out my cousins, DJ Jack, Chris. Shout out real artists too. Shout out y'all, cause even real singers. Shout out the artists that want to be on some different shit too, not on no same nigga shit. Cause I fuck with that. Hit me up. I'll produce for you, engineer if you want. So yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching The Unknown.
This is Constant, and thank you for watching The Unknown.